Yo guys, it's Opt, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the updated best loadout for Zero Build this season, so you guys can start dominating and winning games with ease. So let's get right into it. So first off, in your loadout, you're going to need an assault rifle, and Fortnite just released a new update in Fortnite OG, which brought back the heavy assault rifle, and this thing absolutely shreds in Zero Build. You're able to tap fire from very long range, and it's very accurate tap fire, as well as long range. You can just beam people out of the air, and it's just so powerful. And it's gold to legendary, and the headshot accuracy and multiplier is very high. I think you can hit like almost 60 damage to the head, which is higher than any assault rifle. It does shoot a little bit slow, but I think it's still way better than the regular assault rifle or SCAR that's in the game currently. If you don't find a heavy assault rifle, you can also use the scoped assault rifle. It's a little bit worse, but it has a scope down it, so you could be a little bit more accurate on your long range shots. And since it has a scoped, you'll be able to just be more precise. It's going to do less damage, and it shoots way slower than the heavy, but you're going to be more accurate and might be able to hit the overshield and maybe crack them a little bit more, and then finish them off with like grappler shotgun. Speaking of shotgun, the best shotgun in Zero Build currently is the pump shotgun. It's just so OP. Like, if you guys know, the pump shotgun is just one of the best in the game, and it has been for years. The tac shotgun is pretty good, but I think if you have a gold spaz, it's way better than a tac, any gold tac. But however, if you have like a green pump, you find like a gold tac, obviously the gold tac is going to be better. It's just personal preference right there. But I would take the gold tac over a green pump, but I'd take a gold pump over anything. So those are the two weapons you're going to be using. Either the heavy assault rifle, the scoped assault rifle, and then the pump shotgun as your secondary or main up-close weapon. Now you guys need utility and mobility in your loadout. And the best mobility item after the update is going to be shockwaves. Shockwaves has been in the season for a while, and they just reintroduced them back into the OG season. And if you can find 6 of them, they're going to be very useful into getting out of fights in Zero Build and positioning yourself in one of the best spots. If you can't find 6 shockwaves, as they're not that hard to find, but finding 6 is kind of difficult if you're not looting a big POI. I would take the grappler over the shockwaves if you only have like 2 or 4 shockwaves, because the grappler has 20 uses. You're not going to be able to move as fast and as far with the shockwaves, but you have more control, and you can grapple onto like bigger heights easier, and it's just a lot better than 2 to 4 shockwaves. So your mobility items are going to be either 6 shockwaves or the grappler. The Riftigos, they're pretty useful, but I usually use them like early in the game just to find more people that I can eliminate. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend carrying a Riftigo unless you're playing like squads. Then I would have someone carry 2 Riftigos. But if you're playing solos, I would prioritize shockwaves or grapplers, because you can really get out of a fight easily with those. And now onto the heals. So obviously, if you guys play this OG season, you know there's not a lot of heals in the game. You have the Chug Jug, the mini pots, and the shield potions. Obviously, the Chug Jug, if you can manage to pop that off, it takes 15 seconds and you get to 100 HP. Obviously, if you find one of those, you're going to want to carry that into endgame, because being able to pop that and get to 100 after 15 seconds is very useful in Zero Build. However, if you're W King and a team lands on you after you fight, you're not going to be able to get a Chug Jug off. That's why if you find 3 big pots, it's kind of a toss-up if you want to carry the Chug Jug or 3 big pots, because 3 big pots you're going to be able to get off possibly if a team third parties you, whereas the Chug Jug you're not getting that off if you're getting third party. So I would say either if you can find a Chug Jug, I would probably gamble on using it and taking it, but if not, 3 big pots, 6 minis. If you can't find anything else, those are probably just the best, because you need heals to loot up and to fight. Now, last but not least, you're going to need utility. So if you get shot out in the open, you're able to throw something down, pop some quick heals, and take some shots at your opponent. And the best and only really utility in the game currently is the porta bunkers. I know the porta forges are in the game, but those are only in pubs, so you can't really use that in tournaments since it's not even in that. So the porta bunkers are the really only utility items in the game currently for the OG season for Zero Build. And obviously the bunks are very useful. You get stuck in like the open and you get shot at, you just throw that down. You pop maybe like a big pot and then you take some shots at the enemy team. They're very useful in getting out of bad situations and just like easing the fight so you're not instantly getting keyed after you get beamed. And if you can get onto a high elevation spot that's in zone early on and pop 2 bunkers down, a lot of teams aren't going to be able to get there, and you're going to be able to get a bunch of kills or at least a bunch of tags on enemies so they don't get up to you. The only way like a team could get up on you is like a rift to go, or like they grapple on you, which then you have the advantage of doing damage before they even land in you. So bunkers are very useful in zero build, in just rotating and having it on you, just so if you get shot you just plop it down, adjust the situation, pop a big if you need to, and look back at your opponents to get some shots. So that is the best loadout for Fortnite Zero Build in the OG season after the update they just dropped. So that's basically it. If you guys use this loadout or like use a different loadout, comment down below the loadouts you guys been running in the OG season. But yeah, just stick around and watch me win this solo Zero Build rank game.